Hello, hope you're all keeping well. Thanks for joining in. I've got lots and lots of information to share with you, lots of tips, and very important message about our workshop. So, hope you're going to tune in and stay till the end. So, it's been fantastic. It's been a very busy time here at the moment. I'm glad to say cars have been selling like hotcakes, genuinely have been selling. Very busy time. Lots of raving fans keep coming back to me, so thank you to all those raving fans and also the new ones that we've gained over the last few months. So thank you very much for all these new customers. Please keep sharing the message about who I am and what I do. So nice and busy there, and of course, which means buying cars. So always challenging, as I've always said, trying to buy those nice cars, those pippins, as they say, those best ones out there. Not any, just nice, as it says on here, just nice cars. So please, again, keep sharing the message. If you know anybody who wants to sell a nice car and want a quick, easy transaction with the best price, I will make it easy and I will pay the best price because I want that nice car. It's very simple, very easy, hassle-free, no admin fees, no just automated valuation, because I will value each car how I into full detail of exactly what it is. If it's got full history, it's got all the options, the outstanding condition, it's the one owner, etc. That is what I love to buy, absolutely. So I will pay the best price. It's very simple and easy as that, really. And of course, when you're buying a car, and you know what, I hear this so many times. Only yesterday, actually last night, I was messaged about a car that a friend of mine is buying elsewhere. And this is a very expensive car that he's buying, and the condition of it, and when he sent me a couple of pictures just to show me, I'm flabbergasted, genuinely flabbergasted. This is a prestige car. I'm not going to say much more about it, but it's a prestige car, and the way that it has been displayed and for sale, I think it's shocking. Genuinely, I think it's shocking. My cars, you know, might be 15,000 to 20,000 pounds. Sometimes are better condition, better prepared as some of these prestige executive cars at some of these dealers. So sometimes it looks nice, big fancy websites or big fancy showrooms or whatever, but it's attention to detail of every car. And that's why I always go that extra mile with the videos, with the 100 images, the 360 spins, to show to everybody how nice all my cars are. So interesting point that on about cars. So again, a lot of cars these days have digital service history. Yeah, what does that mean? Digital service history. It's a word that gets used very often. It's all online. It's all online. Yeah, all the service history is online, which it is, to be honest with you, it is. However, just be very careful out there. Genuinely be careful, because there are so many sellers, and that could be private sellers, that could be dealers, that could be franchise dealers, could be independent dealers, are just saying to buyers it's all online with no proof, no evidence whatsoever. And to be honest with you, I've nearly got caught out trying to buy a couple of cars that I'm trying to source for customers, where the dealers have told me, oh yes, it's got full service history, it's all online. So I've managed to do some background checks on some of these vehicles, and believe it or not, there is no service history or very little service history, but they keep telling everybody, including their websites actually, full service history, it's all online. So if you are looking at buying a car from me, from anybody, and they say it's online, very easy, just ask for the proof. And that's what I do. So Audi there, for example, that's online, but I do have a full printout from the last owner, because I asked him to get it before he sold it to me, to say, can you please get me the printout? Because then I can give it to you as an ex-buyer, say, look, it might be online, but there's the proof. It's all there. Very simple, very easy. So if somebody does tell you it's online and they're selling you the car and it's a dealer, ask them to get it for you. Very simple, because you are in the buying seat. You are the customer. You want the proof. You want the evidence, not just somebody telling you it's all online. So if you're buying a car and you're being told it's online, make sure you see the evidence, because when you come to sell it, especially to me, I'll be saying, where's the service history? And without the all-important paper trail, the car is sometimes worthless because there's no service history. because obviously when you're buying a car, you want that car to have the best service history. So when you come to sell it, so do I, and so will the other buyers. So just a tip there, just be careful not to be misled into it's all online. Get it on there. So workshops, we are very, very busy, and end of May, losing the months where I am at the moment. So end of May, my MOT tester is on holiday for about 2.5 weeks. So please, if your car is due for an MOT towards the end of May or the first couple of weeks of June, please give us a call and get it booked in, because we won't be able to do any MOTs for about 2.5 weeks. And remember, we can book you in advance 30 days ahead. So if your car is due for an MOT start of June, we can do it now, and you don't lose out. You get 13 months MOT. So if you're not aware of it, 30 days ahead, you get 13 months MOT. Get it booked in now, because unfortunately, as I say, we will not be able to do any MOTs for about 2.5 weeks. Very, very important news there. So please do just bear that in mind. What else have I got to tell you? Well, we've got lots of new equipment in the workshop as well. We're expanding. We've got more staff just to make things quicker, faster, more efficient on there. So thank you to all those customers who keep coming back to us on the workshop as well, and all the new customers we keep gaining. And remember, if you are local to us, within sort of 4 or 5 mile radius, we will happily pick your car up free of charge. Get the words out, free of charge, and drop it off, no cost whatsoever. Just makes it easy for you. If you want to borrow a car, free courtesy loan car, you just add the fuel into it. That's all, or we charge you for the fuel. Very simple, but we make it easy for you to get your car in for servicing, MOTs, repairs, of course, tyres, batteries, exhaust, whatever you need for all your motoring needs. Talking of servicing, we do hear quite a few times where people say, I'm not doing many miles, the car doesn't need a service. Genuinely, sometimes that can be bad actually, because if you're not doing many miles, the fuel contaminates the engine oil actually, which is no good for it. So even if you're doing a couple of thousand miles a year, it might not be due for a big or a full service. However, we still recommend you just have the oil and filter change. That will protect your engine long-term wise. What else have I got to tell you? Well, Auto Trader are doing some reviews at the moment, and as all of you know, most of my reviews, well, in fact, all my reviews are always on Google. However, Auto Trader have said if I don't get any reviews on their platform, I get penalised. Yeah, I get penalised, and I don't get any awards either, because they don't see my reviews on there. So many of you who've bought cars off me, who've left reviews on Google, absolutely massively thank you. So most of you, if you don't mind, I will send you a link to the Auto Trader reviews. If you just spare a couple of minutes, just pop me a review on there. It'll be absolutely a massive help, because as I say, unfortunately, although I've got these fantastic glowing reviews on Google, Auto Trader do not count my reviews as part of their package. So when they hand out the dealer awards to say how I'm performing, I'm at the back end of the queue because I've got no reviews. There we go. But so if you don't mind, if you can just send me a review on there, I'll send you a link to all the people who bought cars off me. Just spare a couple of minutes, pop me a review on there. That'll be fantastic. Well, we're all over social media, aren't we? So all over social media. So follow me on Instagram, TikTok, X, Facebook. I am all over it. So it'd be a massive help if you can follow me on there, like, share. YouTube, if you can subscribe on there, then you will get the full update of every single car that comes into stock on there. So it'll be a massive help again if you can like and share on there. And remember, if you want any help with anything, I'm always at the end of the phone. So just pick the phone up, 01782 822 700. Even if you're not buying a car off me, or if you've seen a car elsewhere, feel free. I'll happily advise, just like a friend of mine last night. If you want any advice, any help, the last thing I want to do is to see anybody get stung, done, whatever you like to say. So happy to give free advice, even if you're not buying a car off me, but always here to help. And remember, sourcing cars can be a bit of a minefield, and thank you to all those customers who've asked me to source cars for them. Most have managed to get fixed up, but there's 3 or 4 I'm still searching to find the ideal car, which isn't as easy as it may appear. There might be 480,000 cars plus on Auto Trader, but trying to find that one gem, that make, that model, the spec, the color, whatever it may be, is not quite that easy. So if you do want a car sourcing, happy to try and help. Pick the phone up, 01782 822 700, or drop me an email, umesh@autochange.co.uk. I will try my very best to find the perfect car for you and trying to make it nice, easy, hassle-free. So thanks again for watching. Please spread the news, and here to help anytime. Till next time, stay safe. See you soon.